Alright. Using and features of an Elna Lotus SP. So the Lotus SP is model 35, I believe. It's a portable, and there are 3 tabs holding 3 doors to cover the machine, handle on top, and then a storage lid here with space for accessories. This machine only has its darning foot left, but to finish unpacking it, you need to flip this thread guide up. With the machine opened, so 1, 2, 3 doors unsnapped, handle folded down, thread guide unpacked. To wind a bobbin, you just put a bobbin on the bobbin winding spindle, and it's got a knob on the end here for the indicator here with 0 to hold the motor free so that it doesn't get a flat on the drive. Stitches here for sewing, and then a bobbin winding setting. Spool pin pops up. Turn it to bobbin winding. Thread off the spool, through the thread guide, and onto the bobbin. Threading the Elna Lotus SP. Still has the thread guide that folded out. The thread goes around the tensioner. Make sure your take-up arm is in its highest position, so you can put the thread through the take-up arm here. And then there is a thread guide on the front of the machine, and a thread guide on the needle clamp. This machine has the needle clamp from the larger Elnas, so it has 2 guides on the needle clamp, even though this machine does not have 2 spool pins, and so it doesn't support twin needle sewing naturally, but it does have 2 guides on the clamp, and then it threads from front to back. Okay, just like the other Elnas, the SP and the Supermatic, this Elna, the bobbin loads from the back. So we are at the back side of the machine, and the bobbin drops in, and the thread pulls around through that hook, and then it's under the spring and it comes across right there, and then you can slide the cover shut like so. Alright, the controls on the Lotus SP. This is got 2 dials. This is the feed dial, so it's 0 reverse feed, 0 forward feed for your stitch length, and then this dial is your stitch width, 0 for straight stitch, and then it's got needle offset to set your needle to the right, and then it's got buttonhole. So this is the ends of the buttonhole, this is the reverse stitch on the buttonhole, and then that is the other side of the buttonhole. So it has a little built-in buttonhole, and it also has 2 stitches built in. It's got a darning stitch, the triple zigzag, a blind hem zigzag, and a standard zigzag. And to shift those cams, you need to make sure that you have stitch width of 0, because if you try with it at 4, the follower pushes against the next cam and won't move. So you have to set to 0 and then switch your cam stack and then stitch width again.